ASMR FTP here. I'm gonna play a few games. Hopefully I can fit them in the next 15 minutes or so, but you know, I'm gonna be playing a game with that black and white deck I did a breakdown for earlier. It's the deck that was focused on the Bloodthirsty Aerialist and Twin Blade Paladin. So I'll be playing that deck, and I made one small adjustment. I took out the Basilica Bellhaunt and I think the Vindictive Vampires, and I incorporated Inspiring Commander, which is a card that allows for you to gain life if you add another card to the battlefield that is power level 2 or less, which most of the cards in the deck are, so it's super useful. So with that being said, let's get to it. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so I like this hand. We got a Twin Blade Paladin who's, one of the heavy hitters of the deck. We've got a Soul Mender who can buff her Dawn of Hope, which is very useful. That'll help me as far as draw power. And then a Savannah Sage, which can help buff me later, so we're going to keep this hand. I'm going to play that Healer's Hog first, so I can save the Soul Mender. Hopefully I can just farm him to buff my other guys later. This deck I feel like will become a lot stronger when I get a card like God's Willing. I could just throw red protection down on something right now. And, protect a card like my Soul Mender, protect probably more likely my Twin Blade Paladin. He must have some sort of instant or something that he's holding on to. Out if I need to. Alright. Bringing her out. Tap him, gain some life. And then I might just attack with my Healer's Hawk and Vampire. Buff her even further. He'll block with both, he'll lose one. He chose not to, smart man. Has haste, but I can block. Come on, bud. I don't know if he's just trying to wait me out because he's demoralized or what, but I really hate it when this happens. Although I have found a lot of times I'll have an instant or something in my hand I can play and I don't realize it's me. I mean, he must have something in his hand. I'm thinking it's probably like a lightning strike or some sort of instant, like a, what is it, shock, maybe. We'll see. But ideally I get him out. I get the 2 life. I buff my Twin Blade Paladin. There it is. I'll pay for it. And there it is. It's a nice, quick, easy game. Alright, so that first game only took about 5 minutes, so, you know, if I can get a couple more quick games in here, I can stretch that out to a 15-minute video, so we'll roll right into that second game. As I was saying before, you know, this deck does seem like it ends games really early, or it makes them drag on into a late game where you've buffed your creatures up a lot, so, you know, it's not a very, like, I don't know, it's very black or white. It's a very black or white deck. You're either gonna play short or you're gonna play a long time. But I like it, and I like all the card interactions and stuff, so I'm gonna keep this hand. I got my 2 life, my lifelink, my farming life, and then my heavy hitter, so I like this hand. I'll hold on to that Scoured Barrens for some time later in the game. Ooh, and that's a great draw off the rip. I can really deter them at some point later in the game. If he wants to attack with that guy, I'm totally fine with that. I can put the swamp out next and get the Bloodthirsty Aerialist, buff her immediately, and then buff her on the next turn and get my Twin Blade Paladin out potentially, or probably not. Gonna tap him so he can't get destroyed. And then I'm just gonna hang on to that Healer's Hawk until I get either a Bloodthirsty Aerialist or my Twin Blade Paladin out there. Buffer immediately. And then I might just attack with this guy. Oh, right, he can't block anyway. Crap. Always forget about that, but... So let's see where he goes from here. Creature gets +3/+3. Alright. So 5 damage, I'll take 5 damage. It's fine with me. Buff both of them. Bing bang boom. Buff them again with my Soul Mender, and this guy's screwed. So now he has a decision to make. Wow, he took both. Interesting. he said nice, I would have loved to have been able to have said thanks. So some sportsmanship, but ooh, 4-4 with trample. So not a huge threat for me right now, but buff buff. So he's really got to come up with something big here if he wants to block my next turn. Interesting. And there you go, another quick game. Alrighty, so that was 2 quick games using this deck, and as you can see, coming out of the gate pretty quick with this deck, is very beneficial. Obviously buffing up the Bloodthirsty Aerialist and the Twin Blade Paladin, getting those out as quickly as possible and buffing them as quickly as possible really helps you win some games and helps you win some games fast. So, if you have any tips or anything, any feedback on the deck, anything you think might improve it, absolutely let me know. Thanks for watching, everyone.